What's up, guys? I'm gonna go over this pair of boots that I got a little while ago. It's a MTO that I did through Frank's. uh, I got these a few months ago. I can't remember how long ago. Been wearing them for a little bit, so I figured I'd do a video, show you guys what they look like after just a little bit of wear. Uh, I think the base model that I did the MTO off of was a ground pounder, and I just asked them to do a lace to toe. So that's what they did. It's got a rolled top, silver hooks and eyes. I got the natural edge finish, unstructured toe. It's a 6-inch, got a block heel, and a Vbar sole. I did a brown upper stitching. That's what that looks like. The leather is Wickett and Craig brown oiled Latigo. I love the oiled Latigos from Wickett and Craig. I think they just look really nice. I did the backstay in it's Cavalier leather from Horween. And this is ink is the color. So that's what that looks like. Just a little, I don't know, a little pop of color just to differentiate it from, the sea of brown boots that I have. um, so a lace to toe in this oil Latigo, uh, it looks cool and everything. It kind of sucked for the first, I don't know, couple weeks, maybe first month. I can't remember how long, but if you've ever had any experience with oil Latigo from Wickett and Craig, it starts off super boardy. I think I talked about this in my video about those Nix ones in the chestnut oil Latigo. Yeah, just super boardy. And with a lace to toe like this, just like the whites pair in olive wax flesh that I did a video about, I had that same initial problem where it, since it's lace to toe, it kind of dips in right there. You can kind of see that. And that press down on the base of my toe. Uh, Not that bad in the whites, but with this oil Latigo, it was just absolutely destroyed the base of my toe. Gave me this, I don't know, like a really long, thin blister on the top of the base of my toe. Um, Geez, I can't even remember the last time that a new boot ever gave me blisters. It's been years. So yeah, that kind of sucked and sucked for about 2 weeks. I just kept wearing them though, kind of toughed it out, and it feels great now. Just with how boardy oil Latigo starts out, it's pretty rough. But yeah, just stuck it out. It's fine now. Um, I think I forgot to mention this, but it's an actual Norwegian rolled welt, like White's does. I think they call it a hand sewn stitch down or something weird like that. But it's a Norwegian rolled welt where this top piece you're seeing is the actual welt, and then under it is the flared out vamp. So it's a double row stitch there for the outsole stitch. How it kind of differs from what White's does is with this, let's see here, the welt goes all the way out to the edge of the sole here. How White's usually does it, if you get a double row, you see how it kind of ends there. So they actually trim the welt after that first line of stitching there. So this leather that's coming all the way out to the edge of the sole is actually the vamp that's turned out, and up that little step is actually the welt. I always wondered why they would do that. If it was just like a decoration type thing or something, but after wearing boots from Frank's, like, if I could see it on here, like all the Norwegian rolled welt boots that I got from Frank's. Uh, you kind of see it there, but it's starting to lift. The welt is just from wearing them. You bang it into stuff, and it kind of pushes that up. I see there, and it starts to lift and separate, and that's happened on all of my Franks with Norwegian rolled welts. So so I guess it kind of makes sense now to me why whites would do that. Um, I've never had a whites that was like this where the welt rolled up just because it's trimmed back. So when you hit stuff, it doesn't pull that welt up. Does it actually affect anything meaningful? Yeah, probably not. I mean, if you're just like a stickler for cosmetics, I guess that might be something to think about. If you were thinking about a Norwegian rolled welt from Frank's, I don't mind it. I was just mentioning it because I know some of you people out there probably have an aneurysm if that happened on your boots. This is a H&W last. Let's see there. It's the size I usually take in it, 11.5D. Just a really nice boot. Like the leather on it, that brown oiled Latigo, I really don't think my camera captures it, just how much depth it has looking at it. It's just a really, really pretty leather. Yeah, it doesn't really show up on camera all that well. But yeah, just a really nice leather. Um, it's pretty soft now since I've been wearing it. But just starting out, it's some of the boardiest leather. Um, and it was hell on my toe. Just on the left is where I got the blister. Like my right toe was fine. Like it sat on it, but it didn't like tear it up like my left toe or the toe on my left foot. Getting a lace toe. If you don't know, lace toes usually in like the PNW boots, they make the upper a little different than just say like your regular plain toed boot. Uh, this this piece actually the quarter that you would usually look at on a regular boot would usually end here, and they would stitch the vamp to the quarters. But on lace toe boots, this is all one piece, like all the way up to the front. So they have kind of like two halves that extend from here to the back, and they sew it in the middle. I don't know if you can make that out, but that's an actual seam, so you can see it and you can feel it when you touch it. So it's a double layer of this Latigo leather, and and boy was that stuff stiff starting out. I wish you could have felt it when it was brand new. I'll try to throw some pictures in here somewhere of what they look like brand new, but like when I first got them, I was like touching it and just poking at the uppers and stuff, and I was like, man, it felt like the first time that I took a step in them, like the entire upper would have just shattered. It was like that boardy. Um, yeah, just super gnarly to start out, and yeah, it kind of sucked for a little bit. So doing a lace toe in a really really boardy leather like this, I don't think I would do it again. I mean the boot's cool. I really love it now, but it was just absolute hell on my toe. So yeah, I wouldn't do it again. Should you? I don't know. Maybe you're a sadist, kind of like that stuff or something. Um, who knows? But I mean, I wouldn't do it again. I love the boot though. It's really great. So weigh it really quick. I mean, just holding these things, they feel really really heavy. So I'm kind of curious about how much it actually weighs. So just a smidge over 3 pounds. For a 6 inch boot, that's probably got to be the heaviest 6 inch boot that I own. So yeah, complete porkers. I don't notice it wearing it. I don't go on super long hikes or anything in these, so not that big of a deal, and I don't really notice it just wearing the things. But yeah, that's what they're looking like. I couldn't even tell you how much wear that I've put on them so far because I wasn't really keeping track. Um, yeah, but they're super comfortable now. The leather still looks great. It's not struck through, so kind of get these noticeable scratches and gouges in them. I think it looks cool. Uh, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, so that's them. Lace toes from Frank's in brown oiled Latigo from Wickett and Craig. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.